Alright guys, so before I start this video, if you want to book an appointment with me directly and talk about your course or admission process or visa process or documentation, anything, first link in the description is the link which you can use to book the appointment and I'll show up directly. Alright guys, welcome back once again. So I'm sitting here with my friend. So he's currently studying Bachelors in Business Engineering. Guess what? The program is in English. It's purely in English, right?
Yes.
Right.
Every module.
Right. So this is going to be one of a kind video on my channel. I've never filmed a student who's studying here Bachelors and that too in English.
Okay.
So we have a lot of expectations out of you. Before we get into any of the details of application process, subjects, specializations, specific details about your course, we would like to start with a quick introduction. Tell us a bit about where do you come from, how much did you score in your 12th grade, and what has been your journey like so far?
I am from Maharashtra. My city is Solapur. I studied my 12th grade in Bangalore, which is called second PUC, and I scored around 87% in my 12th grade. And then I came to Germany by applying to one of the student college in Berlin, which was luckily not many student college offered in English. The FSP program we have to pass to get into a university.
Right.
And then I applied to a student college in Berlin. I was looking at many different universities where I could study in English, the bachelor course, which was very rare. So FSWS was one of them. Of course, there was Ingolstadt, there was also Rheinwald-Westphalia. There were 2-3 universities. So FSWS was best for me because they offered this business engineering course which is only found in Germany.
So usually public universities, they decide whether to give you admission or not on two main factors. One is your 12th grade and second is the FSP, what you get. And then that will decide where in Germany you'll get admission. Of course, there are other things required also, like letter of motivation, letter of recommendation, if you have any work experience, and so on and so forth. So you cleared that, you came to FHWS. For past how many years are you here? Tell me about it.
It's been 4 years almost since I'm in Germany and 3 years in FSWS. So it took me about 8 months to finish my FSP exam to my student colleague, let's put it that way. And yeah, I'm right now in 6th semester. Almost finished my bachelor courses, you can say, and I'm looking for internship right now and probably do thesis in the next semester.
And is the internship mandatory a part of the course, or you're
Yes.
doing it voluntary?
In our course or in any of the courses in FSWS, you have to do internship in the 6th semester and you must do a thesis semester in the last semester.
Let's take a step back and come back to very beginning. You completed student colleague and you did a round of application into universities, right?
Yes.
Before I talk about that, did you already learn some level of German language before coming to Germany?
Well, yes. I was preparing for coming to Germany after my 10th grade, to be honest.
Oh.
So when I was in Bangalore, beside of my second PUC and first PUC, I was also learning German.
Okay.
So I did up to B1 level of German before coming,
Right.
which I would say helped me in getting the visa more. But when I of course came here, it was also easy for me to make friends, getting integrated with the culture also. So,
But did you find someone, since it's an English talk program, did you find someone who just came purely on the basis of IELTS? They got into the private student colleague, graduated from private student colleague, now into a university, fully English talk program?
Well, yes, there were few of my friends. I think they did A1 unofficially. They just studied the books, but they didn't have any certificate as such.
Okay.
They came here fully based on English education and English certificates. They applied to the student college. But in our university, it's a requirement when you reach the second semester, you need to have A2 level certificate.
How is the application process if somebody wants to apply for this university, FHWS, for the same course like you?
You can apply straight away. All you have to do is get your documents attested first.
Like?
All the documents, like your grading, all the certificates you have.
So 12th, 10th?
12th, yeah, language, 10th, and even the Goethe certificate, like I had B1. So even that certificate has to be attested. Up to 12th, as many certificates you have, everything must be attested that it's original copy. You have to send it to UniAssist first.
Okay.
So, and UniAssist is a government body, which takes all the applications at one place. They authorize it. Okay, it's valid and it could be applied to other universities. So I think the first university you apply to, they charge you 75 euros, and then they charge 17 euros as you
30.
30. Okay, 30 euros. Yeah. 30 euros to every other university you apply to.
So you took all of these documents. You went on Uni Assist. You applied there for FHWS from Uni Assist.
Yes. Not only FSWS,
but you also applied for Ingolstadt
and
Rheinwald
also, yes.
Okay. Can we quickly start talking about the subjects what you are studying in this?
Sure.
How would a course look like? If you could just break this down, and then also specialization what you have.
I personally didn't specialize in business field. We have an option to specialize both in engineering and business field for this course. And I personally didn't specialize in business field, although I specialized in engineering field, which is mechatronics. And usually first 2 semesters, for Indians especially, I would say we can manage pretty well, pretty easily, because it's whatever we learned in 12th grade, basic math, physics, and sometimes even languages. And so it's not that hard, first 2 semesters. But there are also some technical subjects which could be hard for some students, because they might have not at all dealt with it in their 12th grade or so. And then after 3rd semester, that's where you choose the modules for your specialization.
Can we talk more specific, like examples? Can you give
so when I did mechatronics, so I had to take modules like mechanical system, control and drive technology, and then fundamentals of electrical engineering was one of them. So these were the few modules which were required. So university doesn't tell you this. You have to choose every semester before you register for the exam. You have to choose yourself. When you start the semester, you have to go to those classes by yourself, and you have to decide on which classes you take and which exams you register. That's how you are held as specialized in that certain sector.
If you want to know everything in detail about subjects and specialization, I think the university website is the best place to go and check. They've given everything out there in detail. What is your monthly cost of living here as a student?
I pay rent around 350. I got a pretty big room. I have a balcony and stuff, so I pay pretty much high. Out of that, 100 euros goes for the health insurance every month.
So that's like 450.
Yes, 450. And
for
then
food?
Yeah, for food it goes around every 1 week. I go for shopping, which costs me around 70, 60 euros. So multiplied by 4, so plus 240 bucks. Yeah, around 650, 700 bucks. Yeah.
You have a free hand. Because I've met students who are able to get it done in 500 too. But again, it depends on lifestyle, not here to judge you. But there are people I've met, they end up spending 800 euros. But there are also people who are like, okay, I'm getting everything done in 550 max.
Yes.
Your room is costing a lot, I guess, right?
Yes,
the biggest chunk.
Yeah, that's the biggest chunk, honestly. And I think it's also the case with other students. So your total cost, if you check all over the year, it's mostly the rent and the health insurance.
I see.
So but you can manage with I'm more flexible with my eating habits and stuff. So it depends. Yes.
Your course is of 3 years, right?
It's 3.5 years, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it's of 7 semesters. But you can actually also decrease it to 3 years if you want, or you can even postpone it to 4.5 years if you like. Sometimes you can just take one module for only 1 semester. Nobody checks how many subjects you take every semester. You can also prepone some subjects, or if you want to extend, for example, you can just take 2 subjects 1 semester, and then you can postpone it by 1 or 2 semesters also.
Okay. Are you overall happy with the course?
Yes, pretty much. So I haven't seen this course ever in India before. And there isn't course like business and engineering. Everyone was confused, like, what is this? And it's pretty good because we have pretty much a wide variety of opportunities for getting jobs. So we can work. So we are mostly on the customer side, so we can understand customer technically very well, and we can also convey to the ground level of the company. So we are very crucial for the connection between the company and the customer.
Right.
And so this course they have also combined modules, which is business and engineering. So they have technical and how it affects in the real world in the company structure. So these are the topics that is pretty much good.
Right.
And
when you look at your seniors who have already graduated from this course, where are they working? Are they working around?
As far as I know, few of the seniors I know, they already work around here in Schweinfurt, or they So in Schweinfurt they have SKF, ZF, all these big companies, and it's also heavily our university is heavily sponsored by these companies. So pretty much you can get a job pretty good, or maybe internship position also in this university, in this companies pretty easily. But yeah, and some of my friends, as I know, they work in Siemens. Some of them, I think they have gone to France, but I'm not sure which company exactly. So you can get anywhere. And business engineering, it's a very broad opportunity for you after you do the bachelor's.
Are you paying any tuition fees to study
this? Yeah, so the tuition fees for this is only 90 euros, and that is only for processing the documents.
So that's like semester contribution, what you're making.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you only have to type in your account details, they take it out. So 90 euros, it's pretty, I mean, it's almost nothing.
So 90 euros multiplied by 7 semesters.
Yes.
That's what you're paying to the university?
For the tuitions, yes.
Okay.
And university provides you a lot of facilities. Like they give you free software, 3D CAD software, Microsoft Office, until you're a student, of course. They also have a lot of lab material and stuff. Even in this COVID times, they could sponsor the lab material. So we go pick it up, do the test at home, and send it back. So there are many stuff that they give you for free, and you only pay 90 euros for all this stuff.
Right.
Throughout the semester.
Look, at the end of the day, the goal of the university is to put you in the right position and a growth, right?
Yes.
They want you to succeed. All of this facilities, all of these resources are made available to you only because of one point, which is the growth part of it. Everybody is busy involved into this whole process of teaching you something, and professors involved, you're looking out for a job, career department is there, part-time jobs, what you're looking out for. Everything, every step what you're going to take, do it fearlessly. Tell me one difficult moment you had.
Yes, there was one. So you were quite surprised that my costs are pretty high. Well, there was a time, of course, I was not able to find a house in Schweinfurt, and I was pretty much also broke.
Okay.
So I would say it was not very hard to get a job because I knew good German. And yeah, so there was a moment like this where I was applying to I use eBay Kleinanzeigen to apply to new houses. So yeah, I was applying in German, but it was really hard to get a house. And but I could luckily find a job, and that actually pays. And in Bavaria, students get paid pretty well per hour.
Yeah.
And so now I luckily found a house through my friend's reference contact and stuff. So that time was pretty hard for me to not have job and to stay a little bit broke.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, my parents were sponsoring for a while, but I grew a little bit irresponsible. But I came out of it, no problem.
Cool. So the bottom line is, even though the course is fully in English, it's always advisable that you learn German, especially when you're coming here for bachelor's, because you are going for a very long run, right? And it's not like master students that 1 year, 2 year, then bam, you're done. Yeah, we'll advise from my side that know German at least like B1 level, and life would be much more easier when it comes to getting a part-time job, internships. Anything which involves your growth may require you to speak a bit of German. That's the point. Thank you so much for coming on my channel.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're still here, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.